So here we are, Thursday, September 4th, 2025. We finally made it. Kickoff is tonight. I know if you're watching this video, you're probably super hyped like me right now. Before I get started, let me know who you think's going to win tonight. I think we already all know who is, but still, give me your prediction down below. I'm curious. But today, I want to go over some futures that are kind of interesting in the sports betting markets and just as far as accolades go in the NFL. Specifically, the MVP race, because I feel like there's a few dark horses that could possibly shake things up this year. Of course, we have the usual suspects, but you never know. This could be a wonky year. Anything is possible. So let's get into it. So firstly, no surprise here, Lamar Jackson is the betting favorite to win the MVP this year at plus 500. Now, if you want to make a safe bet, if you don't want to take any risks, I think putting money on Lamar Jackson is a very, very good bet. Unless he gets injured, misses some time, I think this really is his award to lose. Really, he probably should have won it last year, but they gave it to Josh Allen. Not only is he a great regular season quarterback and probably going to put up crazy numbers again this year, but he also has the storyline of how he got robbed a year ago. So there's two things working for him already. And when it comes to MVP races and just awards in general, it is a bit political, so storylines are very important when considering who's going to win these sort of awards. So yeah, man, if you want to make a safe bet, I would definitely put money on Lamar Jackson. Plus 500, pretty good odds. So yeah, if I had to make a safe bet, if someone gave me some extra coin, it's definitely a good bet to make for sure. But I'm going to go over a few dark horses that are pretty intriguing and obviously way better odds. Next up, the books have Josh Allen at plus 550 to win MVP, so second place right there. You know, if you're a Bills fan, if you want to bet on Josh Allen to win MVP again, it's not a bad bet, man. It's just, obviously he had a great season a year ago, but it's pretty easy to make the case that Lamar should have won it. So it's not a bad bet. I just don't think they're going to rob Lamar Jackson 2 years in a row. So that's the only caveat to making that bet. Next, you have Joe Burrow and Pat Mahomes. If Joe Burrow actually had a competent defense, which he might, we haven't seen the 2025 Bengals just yet, but I'm assuming they don't. It would be a good bet if he played on a complete team and the Bengals were going to win like 14, 13 games, but I just don't see that this year. I see them kind of having a similar season to a year ago, and I think he's probably going to get hurt this year just because that's how his career has gone so far. Pat Mahomes is definitely intriguing because I feel like it's all-out revenge season for him. Didn't really have the best statistical season a year ago, and plus getting blown out in the Super Bowl is never a fun thing. So he's going to come into this year pretty pissed off. Can he put up crazy numbers? Absolutely. So any Chiefs fans, any Mahomes fans that want to make that bet, not bad. I definitely like that bet more than Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, but that's just me. So yeah, in general, those top four guys, if you want to place your money on any of those four guys, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. Now, I want to go over two, maybe three dark horses that could possibly win MVP this year. Firstly, Jordan Love at plus 1,600. I like this bet a lot just because Jordan Love does have the potential to be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He just has to stay healthy and have a complete season. Has he played a full complete season just yet? No, he hasn't. But the first time he started in the NFL, his first season, he went nuclear the second half of that year. Now, if he could just play like that for one full year, I think he could easily take the MVP award home. And this Green Bay Packers team is going for it this year. Obviously with Micah Parsons, they think they're a player away. Matthew Golden could potentially be the missing piece for that offense. You never know. It's very possible. And I just think the Packers are going to have a great season. I think they're going to get to like 13, 12, maybe 14 wins. So if you think the Packers are going to have a great season, it's not a bad bet to make, man. Not bad at all. Now I'm going to get a bit more gnarly here. Baker Mayfield plus 2,500. Again, same thing for Jordan Love. The Bucs in general are a Super Bowl dark horse team. You want to pick a player that's going to be on a good team. You know, if you're like the Bengals from a year ago and you finish outside of the playoffs, yeah, Joe Burrow put up insane numbers, but he's not going to win MVP if his team misses out on the playoffs. The Bucs could finish as a top 3 seed in the NFC. It's very, very possible. And the Bucs have a crazy offense. You know, they just drafted Agbuka, if that's how you pronounce his name. I'm terrible at doing that. And, you know, they still have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. So 3 pretty legitimate wide receivers, man. I'm also a big fan of Bucky Irving. So I just think sky is the limit for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. Definitely a gnarly bet. But if you have some extra coin, maybe just sprinkle a little bit if you're into this sort of thing. Now, my last dark horse MVP pick is Bo Nix at plus 5,000. I know it's pretty crazy, but it's kind of like the same idea as the Buccaneers and the Packers. You have to pick a team that could possibly finish as one of the top seeds in their respective conferences. And I think the Denver Broncos have the capability to get to 12, 13, maybe 14 wins. I'm not saying it's going to happen. He's plus 5,000 for a reason. But the Denver Broncos have the potential to be one of the top teams in the NFL this year. So, if you think they're going to be a 13, 14 win team, it's not a bad bet to make. Can Bo Nix put up MVP sort of numbers? I mean, he was close to winning Rookie of the Year a year ago. It was a close race between him and Jaden Daniels. So, year 2 with Sean Payton, an extra year under his belt. I think he's going to be even better this year. He showed that he can play through injuries, so I'm not really concerned about that. And if this is a top team in the AFC, I think it's not a bad bet. Gnarly, yes, but I think it's got really good value. So yeah, man, give me your predictions on who you think is going to win the MVP award for the year 2025. Obviously, the safe bet is Lamar Jackson, but if you want to get a bit spicy, I definitely like Jordan Love out of the dark horses I just mentioned. So yeah, man, big day. Football's back. Gotta love it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you made it this far, please subscribe, like the vid, it'd help out your boy a ton. That's all I got for right now. Peace.
The Chargers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
Defense.
Coming to the line at the 27. The Bears lined up in the nickel. 1st and 10. Oh, the receiver turns around and defends the pass and takes away what would have been a pick.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Got hit on release. After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun formation. Green's going to pull in the bullet pass. Marquette down for another reception.
The Chargers on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback, They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.